Scorpios, this is Perstephane Rose, and this is for the week of March 2nd through March 8th for my Scorpios. What does the divine want to tell my Scorpios? Okay, Scorpios. They show me this week that you're going to be standing your ground. Okay, I understand that's what it says, standing your ground, but they show me that this week it makes me feel like I'm looking at someone that actually has their hands crossed and standing in the corner of a room. And I know my Scorpios have a great observation of the world or society in general, but they show me you need to not worry too much about what everybody else is doing. They show me that information you already have. So that person that's in front of you, that person's going to do the exact same thing that they did last week. Okay. So if they showed up late every day of the week and you were like, God, does that guy not be able to get to work on time? No, he's not going to get to work on time. So sitting there analyzing and keeping track of when he walks in the door is not going to help you get your stuff done, okay? The same goes for your partner. So it does make me feel you're slightly irritated with things, but they show me it's not a bad thing, okay? Just make sure that you view it for what it is. That is them. You fell in love with them for who they are. Make sure you try to work out why you fell in love with them. You haven't fallen out of love with them. They just have a couple things that are irritating you. Are they going to change them? Probably not, because that's them. But they show me they're not essential. They don't need to change, okay? You just need to not sit there and analyze and stare at them this week, okay? But it does show me that if people are coming from the other side, they're showing me if people are coming to you and asking you to overextend yourself, to overdo things, to come and help them too many times in a row, make sure you say no this time, okay? And the reason they want you to say no is they show me you have a tendency of always being the helping hand. You have a tendency of always being the person that's the go-to person, the ride or die guy person. They show me not this time. Tell them no. You're not doing that coverage, okay? It does also show me that you're going to have some good news that comes your way, Scorpios. It shows me that it does look like it might be from a feminine energy. They make me feel like this is a feminine. Again, my Scorpios, feminine does not mean male or female. It's energy. You can have a male that has feminine energy. You can have a female that has feminine energy, okay? Everybody should be balanced, but there's more. Sometimes people are more one way or the other. They show me that a feminine is going to come in and it looks like you have a great time. If this is kids, which they show me a big group of you, this is kids. It's like you get to spend time with the kids, like you get to go on vacation with the kids, like you get to go over and have dinner with the kids. It does show me there is some kind of celebration or some kind of family get together or gathering, and it looks like it's a lot of fun, okay? So it does show me there is something that happens with a feminine energy this week, and you actually enjoy it very much. The other thing they want you to talk to you about, Scorpios, is they show me do not, again, this has to do with this, do not get so wrapped up in the details. They're showing me, see how this person's staring at the seed and is like, grow, grow, grow seed. I'm going to put water in it. I'm going to put energy in it. I'm going to do everything, make this seed grow, grow, grow. But they're not seeing that it actually has grown and it actually has blossomed already, okay? It's turned into a lily. They're showing me you're not looking at the whole picture. You're too busy focused on the actual act of what started it, okay? So take a step back, breathe, look at the whole picture and just accept the picture for what it is, because they show me it's already come to fruition. It's already happening, and you're too busy worrying about the details down at the bottom. So if this is a project, it looks like you're still worried about, God, is it going to go right? Is everything being transferred over? And you're not stepping back and seeing that people are actually utilizing the material you've already put out there, and it's being very successful, and it's making their job successful. So there's something about stepping out of the details and focusing on the big picture this week, okay? What else for my Scorpios? A group of you may need to worry about your teeth a little bit. It's almost like someone has a hurt tooth and they're making me feel like, or they're grinding their jaw or something, because they're actually making my jaw sore, okay? And so they show me for a group of you Scorpios, you may want to have your teeth checked or try to release the stress, because they show me you're holding it like right in your jaw for a group of you. Okay, it also shows me that there is a group of you that does look like there is some form of a partnership or some kind of commitment that's coming up. And they show me just make sure that when you enter it, that it's healthy on both sides. I know you probably will always be doing a slightly more of the work because they want me to tilt the card like this, making this person do more of the work than this person. But they show me in general, try to make sure it's even and it's an even playing field for both of you, okay? The last card they want to talk about is it does look like that you have a tendency of when things start not going your way or you're not happy with them this week, they show me you have a tendency of just throwing your hands up and say, well, that's how it's going to be, and you walk away. That is not the response they want you to do. You do not need to fix it, but they don't need you to walk away from it because it shows me if you walk away from it, you are actually not achieving anything by it. It will come back to you next week and make you clean it up. It's not, again, that you have to fix it, but they do show me it's almost like, and for some reason, this makes me feel like it's work. They show me that you have this person that's at work and they're working and you're like, you got it. And they keep showing me construction for some reason today. That you have a person that's supposed to be digging a hole and it's supposed to be a trench that goes from this side to this side of the yard, something like that. And you're like, well, the way he's going, he's never going to get to the other side of the yard because that's not the direct route. You don't need to go over and say, get out of the way, I'll run the backhoe and do it myself. You need to walk over and maybe take the tape measure or take spray paint and actually lay it out where he's supposed to be digging to make it easier for that person to be successful. Because they show me there's ways of making it easier, but you not actually doing the work. Do not take it over. Just show them ways of making it work, okay? This week. Okay, Scorpios, we're going to do our Darth Vader. This is, again, for yes and no questions only. Think of a yes and no question.
What is thy bidding, my master?
I love it when he calls me my master. The question?
With the dark side, all things are possible.
So I would say that's a yes, okay? So Scorpios, if you want a personal reading from myself, Perstephane Rose, or any of the other gifted psychics, it's in the bio down below. Otherwise, have a great week.